Alright. Hey y'all, Uncle Eddie coming at you. So I made this video last night, and but it was all dark when I was looking at it. I was like, oh, that's not gonna work. So yesterday, my best friend Cheryl, the woman who helped me save my life, man. Who we've been God, I've been friends with her for like 26 years or something, and longest friend I've had in like ever. And there's other people I've talked to and stuff, and whatnot. But nah, we've been friends a long, long time. And so she came yesterday. Her friend Tammy brought her. Thank you, Tammy, for bringing Cheryl. Thank you for bringing my angel to me. Because I can't drive, of course. And so yeah, Cheryl was like my guide into my journey of recovery, and I guess hers as well. Um, she knows what it's like. Her her ex husband had overdosed, died. I know you can't say it, but whatever. Bill me. Um, and so she had an understanding of you know that, but didn't know. Real, I guess she didn't really know about recovery then, and or I don't know. I don't. We didn't really talk about it. And if she wants to tell me about it, then she will, and whatever. But so she, so like, I don't know, like a week or so ago, I get a package, and she's like, "I need your shipping address." I'm like, "Why?" And she's like, "Just give it to me." I said, "All right, fine, whatever." So I gave it to her, and I get this box, and I'm like, "Well, what's in the box?" And she's like, "Well, you either have to, if you open it, you have to do it on video." I'm like, "Oh boy." Or you have to wait till I get there. I was like, well, just wait till you get here, right? I didn't know. I had no idea. I was trying to figure out what was in it. I couldn't figure it out. First I thought it was like business cards. I'm going, I don't even really need business cards. Not really. At least not yet at the time. And I'm thinking about it. It's like hand out. Here's my YouTube, and try to get people out there and stuff and watch it. So and hopefully like my content. Oh, I should say that too. Gee whiz, I'm just like all over the place. So I should thank you all for coming to watch my videos and watch my content. And you can leave comments. Please leave comments because I haven't seen a whole lot. Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna bite your head off or nothing. Um, don't be scared or whatever. But yeah. So anyway, so she comes in or came down here, and so I get this box, and so okay, she's always looking out for me, man. Always, she's to me, Cheryl, you're well. This is a thank you to you for so many reasons, but um, you're my angel, my gift from God. Because without you, I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't. I had just gotten out of transitional housing after being in inpatient for like 6 8 months, and I was scared. I was terrified. I was just it, addiction still had a hold of me, and I would have went back out. I would have went back to it. I knew I would have went back to it, and like I couldn't come here to my folks' place, and they were like, you can come here, and I'm like, nah, because they're social drinkers, and I wasn't ready. I mean, and there's alcohol all over the house, and I wasn't really a big liquor drinker. I mean, I pounded plenty of it, but beer was my thing. I loved beer, man. I loved it. Oh my god. And and but the people in addiction. I know a little side tangent, but it has to do with everything. Um, we are master manipulators. I manipulated my folks into becoming my enablers, take me wherever I needed to go. So they would totally take me to the store, and I would come home and I'd sit in my old truck, and because I was in so much pain, I wanted to cry. I wanted to, but I couldn't. Sad music hammered out of my mind, and nothing, nothing came out. Now it's like now I can't even watch like like I watch like the pet rescue and stuff. Man, oh, the waterworks like you wouldn't believe. So I'm grateful for that. I don't care. Oh, guys, don't cry. That's a crock. If you're not, man, you're in a lot of pain, man. You got to cleanse this out, man. You got to clean it out. But anyway, so we're sitting outside under the tree. I get a couple benches and some chairs out there, and because it was nice. It was like 11 something when she showed up, and it wasn't quite stinking hot yet, but it's nice and a little breeze like it is right now, and so she's So she's like, all right, well, so let me go in and get the box because it's in the garage. And I was like, it's just sitting on the rack, with all the eBay stuff that I got to ship out when people buy it. The stuff that not just all the other stuff I've been doing, which I got so much more to do now. Lots and lots of painting. But anyway, so she gets me, so she sees the video where I have this one, right? And we're missing the 9/16, right? I'd lost it when I was taking a bolt off, right? And they remove bolts that are stripped and worn out and everything else, right? So she got me this set. She got me two of them, and I'm like, seriously? I'm like, oh my God, woman, are you out of your mind? I'm like, what are you doing? So, of course, here I am, like, this is like Christmas, I'm like, ooh, tools, I love tools, man. So she got me this set. Now, this is like 3/4 through 1 inch. So 3/4, is it 11/16 or 13/16? I can't remember. Yeah, like, it's nuts. So, yeah, 3/4, 13/16, 7/8, 15/16, and 1 inch, right? Now, the way they work is the lobes fit on the bolt, no matter how bad it is, and there's like these little edges, the points are real sharp, and they grip the bolt, the nut, whatever, so you can get it out and extract it. Right? So she got me this set. I'm like, oh my God, I wish I had this last week. And I did. I just didn't know that it was that, And I was like, oh, I totally could have used it, but it's fine. I'll use it again, I'm sure. I have another mower I got to strip down. And then she got me this set, which this set is everything. Definitely all the sizes I'll need ever, right? And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, woman, I love you to bits, but you got to really stop doing that. Like, you don't have to buy me stuff. I'm like, me. Material things just don't matter, really. I mean, yeah, sure. God, I can think of a million tools I'd love to have, but no, Cheryl. So now I'm going to put Post-it notes up, and I have to remind myself that every time I mention a tool or a camera or whatever, I have to say, I love you, Cheryl, and no, please don't buy it for me, please. Because she will. She just, she's like, oh, well, you needed it, and, I love you to bits, and, I just want to help you out. And she's too amazing. She's an amazing, just an amazing woman, the most beautiful human being ever. That's why she's like, that's why I say you're my angel, woman. You're my gift from God. And, thank you, thank you, God, for giving her to me and putting her in my, if she wasn't there, right? So she was refinancing her house, or refinancing her mortgage, or whatever it was, her mortgage, I think, and wanted to do some stuff in her house. Oh, I want to redo the floors. I want to pull out. I want to open a wall. I want to redo the bathrooms, and I was like, and she's like, she's like, if you do that for me, I'll get you everything you need, materials, tools, whatever, and then and you can stay here and I'll drive you to your classes twice a week in Salisbury. Well, she lives in Annapolis. That's like 2 hours or a change away, maybe 2.5. It's a hike driving, And I'm like, are you out of your mind? I'm like 2 hours each way, twice a week? Yeah, well, whatever. I was just like, who does that? So I was like, yeah, I'll do whatever you want. I'll build you another house if you want. So I did the work for her and stuff, and I stayed there, and then I stayed longer. We went, I did all my outpatient classes. We were going to meetings. My first years of sobriety, being clean and sober, and she was there, and I revealed everything. Things I just, we had been friends for 4 or 5 years, but at the time, but I didn't, you know, um, I didn't say everything. And then my folks came to the second one. I got them crying, and I, and of course I was just, waterworks, and which is not a bad thing. I still can't just like, I still can't just do it. I have to, I have to trigger it. So I watch like drama shows, or I've watched like Adventures with Purpose, where Jared and his team are going out and giving people closure, and man, there's just some really really good people on this planet, man, and I'm you know honored to be able to know them, or get to know them and watch them, and be a part of their. Sorry. No, actually, I'm not sorry, but her um, her three kids were there, and now they're all grown up and get babies of their own, and those kids showed me even early in my recovery that there was something in here worth something, even though I didn't think it was. And I love you so much, Cheryl, and thank you so much for everything. And looks like I'm gonna be building some more stuff for her, which is cool. I don't mind. I'd do anything, and I have the skills and the knowledge, and whatever, man. She's been working for the same company for like 34 years. I'm like, don't you own it yet? She's like, I'm working on it. Maybe I'll have you come work for me. I'm like, yeah, whatever you need, man. I'm there, man. I'll do whatever I can for her. She's amazing, and I love you to bits, and I've missed you like crazy, and stop buying me tools. Oh Lord, what am I gonna do with you? Uh, love you and keep you as my friend forever. That'll work. But I'm here to tell you, man. If you got people who are close to you, man, keep your blessings close and hold on to them and cherish them, and let these people know. I mean, she just went through, like, back in January, she went through open heart surgery, and I was like praying. I'm talking to God. Look, man, I'm like, I know we don't talk that often, and although it's getting a little better, I mean, I don't go to church and stuff. That's hard for me. It's a different. I always feel. Um, I'll talk about that another time, but I feel guilty when I go, and it's hard to explain, and it's one of those things, and I don't know, a thing in my own head kind of thing. But yeah, yeah, don't do it. But anyway, so yeah, you get people just show up in your life. I get this guy Mike who likes to tie up at the dock. Asked me one day. I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, yeah, okay, whatever. I know. I asked Dad, is it cool if he ties up? Dad's like, yeah, no. He didn't give a shit. Nice guy. Doesn't throw his garbage in the river. He fishes and stuff. He was a tree trimmer, and actually, he's coming out. Him and my dad, they worked out a deal. He's gonna take out two trees. A tree back here that's kind of dead, needs to go. It's in Dad's view, and he wants the view to look nice. And then the cherry tree, which is over top of the wellhead, and a propane tank, which does the gas fireplace and there's a heater on the back porch that Dad does. He likes to do his prayers out there on the back porch when the sun's coming up. That's what he does. It makes him happy. So do whatever to make him happy. Yeah. You know, they brought me here and stuff, and they've always had my back and always been good to me. And even when I didn't deserve it, and I didn't think I did, and wasn't having that. But so oh, you live at home and stuff. Yeah, I live here because I take care of what they need, and yeah, they help me out with things like to drive me places because I don't drive. I can't. Maryland took it from me. I lost it. Yeah, I live on Maryland's Eastern Shore, and out in the river, you can hear the birdies chirping. It's beautiful out here. It's so nice, quiet. But so yeah, he's coming out. We're gonna take out some trees and stuff, and before it rains again. But it is what it is. But yeah, I just want to say thank you, Cheryl, and thank you for everything and the lovely gifts which you didn't have to get. And I love you always, always. You're my heart and soul, and thank you for being my savior. My angel. It, People don't show up in your life accidentally, man. I'll tell you that right now. It doesn't happen, man. There's no such thing as chance, coincidence. It doesn't. I'm telling you, man, it doesn't. But you believe whatever you want, and yeah, talk about God, and I'm not embarrassed. I'm not ashamed. Helped me save my life, man. Showed me the way. If I had the will to do whatever needs to be done, then it would be done. So there you go. So y'all have a blessed day, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Tell your friends and family you love them. Give them hugs and stuff. Hugs are good. Nice squishy hugs and stuff. And be good to one another and yourselves. And God bless. And I will see you soon. See ya, Uncle Eddie signing out. Bye.